Hello everyone, my name is Emochii and today we're going to be talking about 20 new cozy games releasing this January, as well as some new DLC. It's so crazy that we're already in 2025 and I feel like last year has just disappeared, but I hope you all had a really good holiday season and a happy new year, and good luck on any resolutions if you started any. I just wanted to take a second to thank everyone again for 1,000 subscribers. Although we are over that now, my goal was to reach 1,000 before the end of 2024, and thanks to you all, we have done just that. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So without further ado, let's get into this list as there are a couple releases on here which I cannot wait to play. First on the list, we have The Friendly Droppets, a simple physics-based puzzle game releasing for Steam on the 6th of January. In this Tetris meets Suika and cute animals puzzle game, you'll take your time to rotate and position cute little droppets and let them fall, filling the gauge to move on to the next level, all the while trying to collect new items in each level. Pile and organize droppets in 120 unique levels across 12 stunning worlds, with 15 types of special objects to collect, and increasingly challenging panda hats and movement. With a variety of difficulty levels available, there is sure to be one to meet your own personal playstyle, for example casual mode for the more relaxed player, or for more experienced players looking to test their abilities, the faster challenge mode. To me, The Friendly Droppets looks like the super adorable love child of Suika game and Tetris, with a combination of cute and cartoony graphics as well as animal block stacking fun. With 120 levels across 12 themed worlds, this game is sure to give a couple of hours of gameplay for those looking for a short and sweet cozy puzzle challenge, but might not be for you if you're looking for a more in-depth and story-rich narrative puzzler. If you love wholesome puzzle games such as Suika game and Tetris, as well as cute animals, then you should definitely check out The Friendly Droppets when it releases this January. The next game on the list is a top-down fantasy adventure spin on sliding puzzles, Rivenaar's Grove, releasing for all major platforms except for PC and Steam on the 8th of January. In this game, you will harvest ingredients for magical potions to prove your worth as the apprentice of a skilled magician. As the quick little apprentice, you can only move in straight lines from one border of the field to another, and it's up to you to figure out how to use these nimble movements to gather the crops as quickly and efficiently as possible. Once each field is cleared, you'll be able to move to the next, with a total of 40 levels overall. As you progress, you will encounter new traps, obstacles, and even portals, making it even trickier to harvest. To further prove your worth, you can even tackle additional challenge modes with limited moves and time limits. Can the student truly become the master? Rivenaar's Grove is another shorter but still challenging puzzle game, optimal for those looking for some easy pick up and put down gameplay, which doesn't require lots of hours of grinding for resources. Again, this one is more focused on puzzle solving rather than storytelling, which is to be expected from a simpler puzzle game, and so it might not be for everyone. If you don't have a lot of free time to invest hours into cozy games with main storylines that are sometimes more than 40 hours long, but you still want to get your puzzle solving fix, then this is definitely the kind of game for you. If you love movement-based puzzle games with a magical twist, then you will probably like Rivenaar's Grove. Next, we have the narrative puzzle game Reviver, exploring themes of love, fate, and time, coming to Steam on the 9th of January. In this game, you will follow the life stories presented in a series of emotionally rich scenes of two main characters from their youth to old age in a world where every small decision changes lives, watching as your interactions and choices link together to influence their destinies and subtly shape the story, uncovering the profound connections between them. Embark on a journey through time and discover how one small action can make a big difference. Explore a plethora of over 50 puzzles and minigames, each intricately woven into the storyline, where each challenge offers a chance for you to dive deeper into the narrative, uncovering new secrets and uncovering clues hidden in the ordinary day-to-day. With its exquisite hand-drawn illustrations, which seamlessly blend the game's emotionally rich interactive animations with detailed environmental design, Reviver offers the player an experience that is both immersive and interactive. Every scene tells its own unique story, silently unfolding the narrative through both interaction and animation, where every object and environment is brought to life. The game's unique style not only enhances its entertainment value, but also deepens the player's emotional connection to the story. Join Reviver and embark on a journey through different eras, discovering how small interactions silently weave deeply moving stories, and exploring a profound journey of love, choices, and destiny. I can't wait for Reviver, as it seems to include so many of my favourite cozy gaming elements, from puzzle solving similar to that of A Little to the Left, to cute and quirky minigames, to its beautiful hand-drawn visual novel story, and even a little added mystery. Not to mention that every choice you make will affect the lives of the two protagonists, leading to multiple endings and endless replayability. If you love visual novel games such as Coffee Talk and story-rich puzzle games such as Assemble with Care and Unpacking, then you should definitely check out Reviver when it releases this January. If you, like me, cannot wait for this one, then there is currently a free demo available right now on Steam, so you can check out some of the game before release day. The next game on the list is the adorable and cozy building sandbox game, Terrarium, releasing on the 10th of January for Steam. Featuring cozy fires, books, and tiny glass bottles filled with endless possibilities, in Terrarium you can make your vision a reality and craft the cozy dioramas you've always dreamed of. The only question is, what will you build first? Let your imagination run free in this cozy bottle builder, encouraging you to focus on the little things in life, specifically cute little trinkets that can fit into a bottle. With the game's gridless building, there are mostly no limits to your creativity. Terrarium features dynamic keybinds for optimal building, hundreds of items, animals and decorations to customize with, as well as multiple slots for all your building needs. And with its cozy atmosphere and environment, Terrarium is sure to be a relaxing time. Terrarium looks absolutely stunning with its low poly yet detailed art style and gorgeous lighting. With many different landscapes to choose from forest scenes to beaches to a ship in a bottle floating on a miniature sea, and hundreds of decorative items available, Terrarium allows players to create whatever landscape their heart desires, with the only limit being their imagination and of course the challenging confines of a small bottle. If you love building and decorating games such as Tiny Glade and Summer House, as well as diorama building and plants, then you will love Terrarium, releasing this January for Windows. The next game on the list, also releasing on the 10th of January for Steam, is the cute, comedic and queer visual novel drama A Marble's Muse. And just a couple content warnings before we get into this, but this game does feature accidental misgendering and grief. In the small country of Liliana Blaze Clark, an artist who just so happens to be a marble. After reaching an artist block, the worst thing that can happen to a creative, they're out on the town to find a muse, following in the footsteps of some of their favourites. That's where you come in. Your job is to guide Clark to their next muse and maybe even help them find love along the way. Will you make Clark's next piece the best Liliana has ever seen? Or will they continue to be stuck in their artist block? Will you be able to find love and create art in Liliana, a colourful land full of marbles? The hand-drawn, cartoony and colourful art style of A Marble's Muse is absolutely beautiful and is highly reminiscent of Kaiju, the Kaiju dating sim. Additionally, the game's cheerful premise and light-hearted graphics contrast with the rich and somewhat serious storyline presented, making sensitive topics more easily digestible. Featuring 5 marble romance interests, each with their own unique storyline and personality, there are multiple endings to experience in A Marble's Muse, allowing for hours of gameplay and endless replayability. In addition, the game features an open dyslexic font option, making the game as accessible as possible to a wide variety of cozy gamers. If you love visual novel stories, such as Coffee Talk, as well as puzzle games like Storyteller and cute cartoony graphics, then you should definitely check out A Marble's Muse, releasing this January. This one also has a demo available right now on Steam, so you can check out some of the game before release date if you're interested. Another game releasing for Steam on January 10th is Sleembo, a cute but fast-paced ragdoll physics freefall game. In this game, you will help Bo to wake up, helping her to dodge obstacles while free-falling, all while collecting fragments and opening the awakening portals. Featuring unique biomes, traps, minigames, and a dreamlike atmosphere with chill beats and more, Sleembo has a lot to offer. Immerse yourself in a surreal lucid dream where patience and precision are necessary to aid you in your navigation of a difficult path. Trapped in your own mind and unable to move, help Bo to wake up by collecting all the fragments of her dream and passing through the portals of awakening. During your freefall, various objects from her subconscious will interfere with your path. Obsessively lodged in Bo's head, they create physical obstacles that you must overcome. Sleembo looks like a fun, unbothered, and unserious game where you can mess around as a ragdoll physics girl in freefall, avoiding obstacles in her dropper-like dreams. With its cute and dreamlike graphics and music, fun minigames and traps, as well as unique and whimsical biomes you would never see in the waking world, Sleembo immerses the player in a true dream world. With fast-paced gameplay and progressive difficulty, Sleembo is the perfect game for those looking for a more challenging dropper-style game. However, the game does feature a slowed down time mode, making it more accessible to cozy gamers looking for a more relaxed experience. If you love ragdoll physics games such as Human Fall Flat, as well as dropper games and other mini-games, then you should definitely check out Sleembo, releasing for Windows this January. The next game on the list, also releasing on the 10th of January, is the console edition of Boti, Byteland Overclocked for Nintendo Switch, Xbox and PlayStation. In this cute and colourful platformer, combining the classic 3D experience with a splash of fresh innovation, you will play as Boti, a determined data robot, jumping, dashing, sliding, hovering and gliding through a wide variety of vibrant levels, as you explore the stylized insides of a computer on your quest to save Byteland from an ominous threat. With both solo and online co-op play modes available, you can go it alone or team up with friends in this classic computational adventure. Dive into Byteland, exploring the secrets of a cyber world inspired by robots, computers and technology both new and old. With your fully voice-acted companions 0 and 1 by your side, both oozing with charm and personality. You might even uncover some of the plethora of collectibles available in Byteland, or even some data to assemble which will allow you to relocate them to their proper places inside this bytastic world. Take on a world full of advanced automation and computing processes, all brought colourfully to life as you rid Byteland of the bugs, viruses and glitches plaguing it. Experience multiple twists on the classic platforming experience, all while mastering the game's creative arcade elements such as rhythm-driven musical slides and magnetic gameplay as you explore and overcome challenges. Use your powers to solve puzzles, fight digital threats and conquer complex platforming sections as you progress in the game's story. Enjoy gaming with friends, utilising the game's seamless drop-in drop-out co-op mode, embarking on your quest alone or with a friend whenever you want, with gameplay that seamlessly adapts between solo and 2-player mode at any point in the game. The art style of Boti is both colourful and nostalgic, which really fits the overall vibe of the game and is reminiscent of other childlike robot games such as Astrobot and Refresh. The gameplay style is reminiscent of other 3D platformers such as A Hat in Time, but it still manages to feel unique. There is some story aspect to Boti, although I wouldn't call this one particularly story rich, as the focus is definitely more on the platforming and exploration. If you love a story-based 3D platformer game such as A Hat in Time or Infinity Nikki, as well as racing games such as Mario Kart, then you should definitely check out Boti Byteland Overclocked when it comes to console this January. If you're a PC gamer but haven't heard of Boti before, then the good news for you is that this game is already available on Steam, so you can play it right now. The next game on the list, releasing on the 13th of January in early access, is this one-of-a-kind open-world strategy and management RPG city builder in the sky, Airborne Empire. In this game, you'll build your city in the sky, exploring a vast landscape as you expand your horizons. Combining the methodical construction and management of the classic city builder experience, Airborne Empire adds extra details such as the unique lift, balance and propulsion required to pilot a flying city, as well as featuring a cast of compelling characters, dangers and adventure required for any good RPG. Airborne Empire challenges players to build, manage and grow their own unique city in the sky, all while traversing a vast and rich open world full of new dangers, exotic wonders and many hidden treasures, remembering to strategically manage the city's lift, balance and propulsion mechanics. Encounter and defend not only your own city's inhabitants but also the kingdoms below from the dangerous sky pirates whose destructive attacks aim to upend your tranquility. Only clever and daring leaders can grow and protect their homes, seeking out and destroying enemy strongholds and finally reuniting the peoples of this vast and vibrant world. While exploring a variety of biomes, find yourself deep in an open world full of rich characters, multiple dialogue choices, side quests and lost marvels. By helping the residents of the kingdoms below, you will gain the knowledge to develop new technologies, including new lift propulsion and morale buildings. Additionally, gaining access to better tools for both offense and defense against the growing pirate threat. For example, defense towers, cannons and attack planes, which can be researched, upgraded and augmented with the tools found by combing through the world and unraveling its mysteries. With fully fleshed out systems and mechanics for building upgrades, disasters such as fires, sickness and injuries, light morale and augmentation relics, there is plenty of treasure to be discovered. After facing the challenges along your adventure, you will find yourself the leader of a sprawling sky city with enough prowess to defend against any incoming threat as it develops into the capital of a harmonious airborne empire. Airborne Empire features in-depth city builder and management gameplay with the unique twist of being on a floating ship and the constant threat of sky pirate. With its modular building system, you can customize your ship to your heart's desire, but don't neglect researching new technology to assist you in thwarting the pirates' plans. This game seems to be more focused on resource management and strategy, with the overall goal and storyline being to defeat the pirates, rather than focusing on your individual characters such as in games like Village Life and Lakeburg Legacies. However, if you find looking after each individual character overwhelming and would rather focus on your city as a whole, such as in games like SimCity, then Airborne Empire would definitely suit your playstyle. If you love city builder games such as Lakeburg Legacies, especially those that take place on some kind of floating island, such as the Wandering Village, but you also love solar punk style games where you have to research and develop new technologies, then you should definitely check out Airborne Empire when it releases this January. If you can't wait to check this one out, then there is currently a free demo available on Steam right now, so you can play some of the game before release day. The next game on the list, releasing for Steam including Mac on the 13th of January, is the cute, casual and atmospheric, nature-based logical puzzle and strategy game, Nurikabe World. In this relaxing logic puzzle game, you will solve puzzles by creating islands and joining rivers to create beautiful and tranquil sceneries. Experience different landscapes and seasons, all while solving a multitude of puzzle campaigns or even creating your own levels. In this reimagining of the classic Japanese pen and paper puzzle Nurikabe, watch your island spring to life with trees and structures as you play, either with handcrafted puzzles or the immersive flow of infinitely generated maps. Perhaps you might even create and share your own puzzles using the game's integrated level editor. In Nurikabe World, you create islands by placing water tiles. Each number must be separated into its own island with the indicated number of tiles, and once complete, islands will sprout trees and other decorative structures to create beautiful and stunning sceneries. Getting started is easy, however there are a couple of rules which make gameplay a little more challenging. For example, all islands must be separated by water, which must form one connected river, and additionally, the creation of 2x2 water squares, known as pools, is not allowed. Nurikabe World features puzzles of all sizes and difficulty levels, included handcrafted puzzles taking you through the breezy 5x5 levels to the more endurance testing 15x15 experiences, and more. For a bite-sized challenge, there are also a variety of smaller but still challenging puzzles to overcome, and solving harder puzzles will require you to learn advanced solving techniques, which you will learn along the way as you progress. With 3 main game modes, Nurikabe World offers players a variety of experiences with ample customization, including hours of gameplay time. For example, the handcrafted puzzle campaign allows players to journey through thematic sets of puzzles split into various difficulty levels and atmospheric styles, ranging from the simple tutorial maps to the more mind-bending puzzles, offering a guided tour through Nurikabe World, and even teaching players valuable puzzle-solving techniques to use along their journey. On the other hand, the infinite generation mode allows players to attain a flow state while solving an infinite stream of procedurally generated puzzles, allowing players to choose from a variety of generation algorithms and settings. You can either speed through a myriad of simple puzzles or embrace the chaotic difficulty spikes of unpredictable generation, where every puzzle is guaranteed to have a unique solution. Additionally, each day there are 3 new handcrafted puzzles to solve with varying difficulty levels. Nurikabe's beautiful and colourful graphics, as well as decorations which blossom to life as you play and solve puzzles, reminiscent of Tiny Glade, are some of the key features of this game. With hundreds of handcrafted puzzles and unique environments to explore, along with the changing season and day-night cycle, Nurikabe's level progression feels less static than other cozy puzzle games. With its relaxing music and visuals, Nurikabe is a game to gently tease your brain without the stress of making mistakes or failure. The game also includes quality of life features such as daily challenges and an infinite puzzle mode full of procedurally generated worlds to extend gameplay once players have finished the main campaign. I also love the addition of an intuitive level editor, which, similar to in Super Mario Maker, will allow you to create levels of your own to challenge your friends. If you love puzzle games such as Minesweeper and creating beautiful sceneries in games like Tiny Glade, then you should definitely check out Nurikabe World when it releases this January. If you can't wait to give this game a play, then there is currently a free demo available on Steam right now, so you can check out some of the game before release day. Next on the list is the cozy and casual crafting, survival and building atmospheric adventure, Aloft, coming to Steam on the 15th of January in early access. In this feel-good, cozy co-op sandbox survival game set in a world of floating islands, soar the skies solo or with up to 8 friends. Build any island of your choice into a skyship, your own personal home in the clouds, and explore the vast skies. Navigate the world discovering new islands, gathering resources, and building your dream home, all while taking care of your animal friends. Yet within nature's beauty, a corruption spread. Root it out and kill the fungal threat that devours all other life. Uncover lost knowledge, brew powerful antidotes, and even brave hurricanes, all while enriching the biodiversity of the islands you come across on your travels, restoring the balance to this airborne ecosystem. Aloft's feel-good survival is more about rewarding positive action than punishing mistakes. As the sky provides all the resources you need, there is plenty to do, such as cooking up delicious meals for effects and buffs, gathering resources for crafting tools, and exploring to find new and improved technology. Soar the open skies freely in this vast sandbox world, discovering ancient ruins to uncover the secrets of this this world's past. Turn any island you desire into your own personal skyship, which you can then build and customize to your heart's content, making it into a true home. With a helm, rudder and sails constructed, you are ready to sail the winds and explore the skies as the captain of your own adventure. In Aloft, the wind will be your ever-present ally. Install windmills and a network of cables and pulleys to automate machinery and production using the power generated. Fly into areas of strong wind to supercharge your craft in power and sailing speed. Just make sure your sails can handle it. Each island you come across is its own living ecosystem, vulnerable to unsustainable gathering and the fungal corruption slowly consuming the world. Find and cure islands from corruption by defeating the mushroom creatures in combat, crafting antidotes to save the afflicted animal inhabitants, and restoring the islands to a state of harmony. By restoring the biodiversity of islands, you will gain access to new special resources and make them more resistant to the corruption in the future. Collect seeds and animals on your travels, bringing them back to your home island to grow and nurture. Plant various crop species in your garden to cook delicious recipes, while also caring for the cuddliest of animals to gain their rare resources. Form a true bond by meeting all of their needs, and some might even help to protect you. Similar to games such as Terraria, you can bring your own save, including your entire island base, into another player's world, creating a small village of sky explorers. Using the in-game island creator to design anything you can imagine, you can then share it with your community of friends to populate their own worlds. Craft the floating island of your dreams, challenge the corruption and restore balance, all the while expressing your creativity in the limitless skies of Aloft. The stunning visuals of Aloft are reminiscent of games such as Slime Rancher and Europa, however the gameplay feels completely unique, living on a sky island. In Aloft, you can farm, build and forage, and of course explore to find new islands, very similar to the game Raft. Additionally, this game features some combat, with the fungal corruption spreading through the lands. I'd really like to see some in-depth storytelling in this one, particularly on how this fungal corruption came to be, as it seems to be reminiscent of an apocalyptic style game. If you love exploration and survival sandbox games such as Terraria, Above Snakes and Raft, as well as farming in games like Stardew Valley and Story of Seasons, and don't mind a little mushroom combat, then you should definitely check out Aloft when it releases this January. If you, like me, can't wait to check this one out, then there is currently a free demo available on Steam right now, so you can play some of the game before the official release date. Next, we have the cute and casual farming and building management sim, Harvest Hills, also releasing for Steam on the 15th of January. In this charming and relaxing farming simulator, you'll be able to run your own ranch, cultivating various crops, taking care of animals, and even producing homemade products. Sell your goods at the local market to earn money, which can then be used to upgrade or even automate the farming process. After years of city life, you finally quit your job to chase your true passion, turning your dream into a reality as you set out to build and work on your own farm. As a beginner farmer, you'll start small, planting and harvesting your first vegetables and fruits. Be patient and attentive, as each plant needs special care. As you progress, you'll unlock a wider variety of vegetables and fruits to cultivate, expanding your farm's potential. No farm is complete without livestock, and Harvest Hills is no exception. Care for your animals to produce goods like eggs, milk, honey and wool. As your farm grows, you'll soon have the opportunity to purchase your first homemade products machine, gathering the necessary ingredients and using your ranch machinery to create a variety of homemade goods such as tomato sauce, juice, cheese and more. Sell your harvested crops and homemade products at the local market to earn some money, using your earnings to upgrade and expand your farm. Alongside your daily farm duties, complete simple tasks to unlock new farm objects and expanded lists of products to cultivate and produce, all while building and organising your farm just the way you love it. Harvest Hills features a stunning low poly world that will captivate you for hours of endless gameplay. Although it has in-depth farming mechanics, it seems to be more of a tycoon style game, where the emphasis is on upgrading and making the best farm possible, rather than a life sim type game like Stardew Valley. As from the trailers and description we have seen so far, there doesn't seem to be much mention of befriendable or romanceable NPCs. While this might be a deal breaker for some players, if you are just looking for a quaint and relaxing cozy game where you can craft the farm of your dreams and nurture both crops and animals to your heart's content, Harvest Hills is the perfect game for you. If you love farming sim games such as Stardew Valley and you love making unique produce from the crops you harvest, such as in Cats and Soup, then you should definitely check out Harvest Hills when it releases this January. The next game on the list is the cute, cozy and casual hand-drawn hidden object style puzzle game SKyeisle Cube, releasing on the 15th of January in early access on Steam. In this 3D block elimination game set in a colourful and stylized world, you'll become Michelangelo to precisely remove blocks, sculpt time and find order in the chaos. Where each number represents a battle of wits and every tap releases creativity, the sculpting of each piece is an artistic cleansing of the soul, allowing players to reveal hidden beauty and let art blossom at their fingertips. Uncover the mysterious shapes hidden behind the colourful blocks and explore the infinite possibilities of sculptural art, discovering fascinating formations made of solid blue blocks and irregular pink blocks. Pay attention to the numbers on the outer surfaces as they will reveal the block arrangements in the horizontal, vertical and depth directions. As the hidden structure within the cube gradually reveals itself, you'll know success is near. In Skyeisle Cube, every detail is a gentle tribute to the beauty of life, with carefully crafted colours making light and shadow dance on the cubes to create a world that is both realistic and dreamlike. From intricate textures to smooth animations, every block seems to breathe and each click reveals their vitality. Experience serene streams and idyllic pastures, snowy celebrations and the wild beauty of distant shores. Each tiny sky island is a beautiful depiction of the life we dream of, capturing the moments we wish to experience beyond our daily routine. The low poly and cozy pastel art style of Skyeisle Cube is absolutely adorable and somewhat reminiscent of Garden Galaxy, especially in the way that you can customize beautiful Sky Island sceneries. I would definitely say that this is the most aesthetically pleasing game on this list. The idea of essentially sculpting items free from a block to then use in decorative dioramas and making this process into a quaint and relaxing puzzle game is a very unique premise which I have not seen before, and so I'm really excited to try this one out. If you love cute and casual puzzle games such as Little to the Left, crafting beautiful low poly sceneries in games like Garden Galaxy, and the satisfaction of sculpting, then you should definitely check out Skyeisle Cube, releasing this January. If you, like me, can't wait for this absolutely adorable looking game, then there is currently a free demo available on Steam right now, so you can check out some of the gameplay before release day. Next on the list we have The Road to Harvest, Food from Across the Ocean. The story-rich adventure RPG life sim about sailing and cooking, releasing for Steam including max support on the 16th of January. In this culinary adventure you will become the newly appointed god of harvest, exploring the world of food and adventure by planting, trading and spreading deliciousness to create your own path to prosperity. Embark on a journey filled with culinary delights and thrilling adventures as you set sail to discover distant islands and collect a variety of ingredients such as seafood, spices and fruit. Trade with local residents and spread the joy of food, all the while improving the quality of your decadent dishes. Manage resources, build your farming and trade networks, and create a kingdom of prosperity and delicious food as you immerse yourself in the wonders of unique ingredients and flavour explorations. Featuring a real-world map, you can travel the globe and experience a multitude of diverse cultures and landscapes as you discover and customise the distinctive local cuisines and food culture of each city and region you come across. With a rich variety of native ingredients, you can consult vast historical records to uncover the true history of every dish. The Road to Harvest refreshes the God of Harvest experience, featuring a unique take in which you must spread the joy of food across the world in the absence of your divine powers. Under your wisdom and guidance, you can watch as the people across the globe grow healthier and stronger using a tangible health bar. The hand-drawn oil painting art style of The Road to Harvest is absolutely gorgeous and demands attention. In addition, it highly complements the game's more historical sailing gameplay, as well as looking stunning in the visual novel and cooking minigame portions of the game. I love the attention to detail and love that has obviously been put into this game. For example, as you progress, your villagers will become visibly healthier and fitter. It's very refreshing to see a village management game which seems to be more heavy on the story, although this is just an assumption I made based on the tavern management and visual novel style gameplay from the trailer. I'm hoping to see this realised in the final release of the game, as when I played Lakeberg Legacies, although I enjoyed it, the individual villager storytelling was not as detailed as I had initially expected. I also love that this game is based on the real world and aims to showcase many authentic and delicious cuisines from around the world. If you love management games such as Lakeberg Legacies, cooking in games such as Magical Delicacy, and visual novels like Coffee Talk, then you should definitely check out The Road to Harvest when it releases this January. The next game on the list, releasing for Nintendo Switch, Xbox and PlayStation on the 28th of January, is the console release of Cuisineer, the cute, cozy and casual anime cooking and management action roguelike RPG. In this super cute and tasty roguelike flavoured dungeon crawler, you will play as Palm, a young adventurer turned restaurateur exploring a lush world and defeating monsters with her trusty spatula and some boba tea, and gathering a variety of delicious ingredients to then bring home to cook and serve at her very own restaurant. One day, you return to your hometown of Pyao to manage your parents' restaurant, only to find it closed for business and deep in debt. The only way to pay off this debt is to reopen the restaurant and make it thrive, and to do that, you've got to go dungeon delving. Pursue adventure in the world outside of Pyao, wielding your cooking utensils against giant chickens, artillery shrimps, fire-breathing peppers and other pesky perils, sipping some boba along the way. Collect ingredients provided by the land, then take them home to your restaurant and cook up a frenzy, growing your derelict eatery into a sensational restaurant that will make your parents proud. Just watch out for that lunch rush. With over 100 different recipes to cook from all over the world, you will never be bored in cuisine. From crunchy popish rolls to rich kaya jam, from double fried crispy chicken with zesty lemon to sweet treats piled high with berries, there is always something delicious to cook. Get the right dishes to the right customers, and with the money you make, customize your kitchen and dining hall with the help of a group of local artisans. Featuring a smorgasbord of unique dungeons, it's up to you to explore the green ruins, frozen ford, and Compito swamp, as well as other procedurally generated biomes varying in size, shape, and resources every time you visit. Master the flavors of fighting, knocking out monsters and rivals with your most flavorful powers that will unleash flame, poison, lightning, and other fantastical effects upon your opponent. Gear up gourmet with your most unique fighting irons and utensils. From the trusty spatula to the tenderizer, there's a combat weapon for everyone. Don't forget to take on some of the many available side quests and tasks from the locals. From Nitcha the bow barista to Alda the big friendly carpenter, Hayao is full of sweet and spicy townsfolk to befriend. While you're diving below in the dungeons, be on the lookout for the items your friends above require, as you'll be rewarded with gold, new items, and even more unique recipes to take your cooking and adventuring to new heights. Cuisineer is an adorable game which combines roguelike dungeon diving gameplay with cute cafe management to create something beautiful and unique, not to mention its wholesome cast of characters to befriend along your travels. With lots of food-themed bosses to battle, recipes to make, and a restaurant to expand and decorate, similar to the game Moonlighter, you'll strategize your time between delving into battle for resources and serving up a storm for your customers. If you love roguelike dungeon delvers with a twist, such as Moonlighter, as well as baking, serving, and decorating in games like Cat Cafe Manager and Lemon Cake, then you should definitely check out Cuisineer when it releases for console this January. And if you're a PC gamer but you haven't heard of Cuisineer before, then you're in luck because it is already available on Steam and you can play it right now. The next game on the list, releasing for Steam, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation on the 30th of January, is the cute and casual, turn-based strategy and party-based adventure RPG, Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero. In this brand new adventure, you will join Marona and her phantom friends on a mission to defeat the sinister shipwreck fleet. Play your own way, recruiting phantoms to assist you in sinking the shipwreck fleet, bind them to objects, combine them with gadgets, or even merge them with Marona herself to unleash show-stopping abilities. However you do it, the choice is yours. Set sail to save the day as a gifted young girl with the power to speak to phantoms, the spirits of those who have passed on, as she traverses the open ocean world of Ivoire, alongside her dear friend, the Phantom Ash, providing aid to those who need it. But when a fleet of ghost ships attacks, separating the two, it's up to you as Marona and your newfound friend Apricot to reassemble the legendary crew that once defeated those spectral foes long ago. Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero is an unconventional strategy RPG that features free movement on a gridless map, allowing you to summon your phantom squad members during battles by confining their souls to physical objects found across the map. What object you confine your phantom to is completely up to you, and with each different object informing their unique stats, there is some strategy element to this. Confine your phantoms for special gadget items for slower moving but harder hitting attacks, or even confront your phantoms with Marona herself to transform her appearance and access an arsenal of special attacks. Play your way, creating a team of allies from over 50 different unit types and sending them into battle. Take on tactical turn-based RPG battles using the confine system, allowing your befriended phantoms to combine with and possess a variety of items to battle alongside you. How the fight unfolds is limited only by your imagination. With its adorable chibi-style graphics, story-rich narrative, and highly distinctive battling system, Phantom Brave is a game that every creature collector and fan doesn't want to miss. The creature battling system is unique and refreshing, as rather than using set moves or cards, phantoms are imbued into objects, gadgets, or even yourself to fight alongside you. If you love exploration and adventure RPG games with a hint of battling, such as Pokemon, as well as the story-rich gameplay of titles like Spiritfarer and Nari Rising Tide, then you should definitely check out Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero when it releases this January. Next, we have the casual 3D platformer and multiplayer party game featuring cute and comedic cats, Jumping Jazz Cats, releasing for Steam on the 30th of January. In this online platformer party game, you'll play, race, and hang with up to 9 of your friends in feline form. Perfect your pussycat parkour as you sprint, jump, bounce, swing, skid and slide through a large collection of collaborative and competitive minigames with 6 major levels to discover, set in a grand cartoon mansion known as the Ellington Estate, whose spiral staircases, rooms and passageways are filled with devious distractions, a city of furniture and so much more. While the humans are away, these cats will play. Glide down handrails, swing from chandeliers, bounce off cushions, perform aerobic jumps, slide across slippery floors, and even climb up curtains. These amicable minigames are played in teams and include rip-roaring races, fat cat collectathons, and epic showdowns between shadow cats and mighty lions. To win, your feline family unit will need to collaborate and show off the fanciest of their pussycat parkour. Choose from a host of playable kitties or even customize your own. Get creative with your team style and unlockable accessories, some of which provide helpful buffs across the minigames. And with plenty of time to chill between matches, you can tweak cosmetics to your heart's content or even try out some new moves. Jumping Jazz Cats also allows players to jump into the solo experience, bouncing, diving, gliding and swinging around the maps, collecting medals by besting your time across 18 compact challenges based on the existing multiplayer levels. Jumping Jazz Cats is the perfect game to play with your group of cat-loving friends, from its beautiful and wholesome graphic style to its highly customizable kitties. This game also features a wide selection of multiplayer party games, from platforming to parkour to power-ups. This game has it all. If you love cute multiplayer party games to play with friends, such as Mario Party, Party Animals and Jackbox, then you should definitely check out Jumping Jazz Cats with your besties when it releases this January. Next on the list is the PC and console release, coming on the 30th of January, of the beloved and previously Apple Arcade exclusive, cozy, cute and casual island adventure life sim full of colourful Sanrio animals, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Embark on a cozy open world adventure with Hello Kitty and friends, befriending many of the beloved characters as you explore and restore a mysterious island after a crash landing. Solve ancient puzzles, cook delicious dishes, customise your character and then add some personal touch to both your own and your animal friends' cozy vacation cabins, and so much more. Explore a massive world with over 80 hours of heartfelt quests to complete, discovering each of the 8 beautiful and unique regions of the island, from the ocean's depths to an island in the clouds. Run, float, swim and dive around the world to uncover hidden treasures and mysteries, all while listening to over 50 tracks of original and upbeat music. Engage with stories both epic and cozy, from braving volcanoes filled with treacherous lava to throwing birthday parties for all your new friends, all the while piecing together the ultimate secret behind Friendship Island. Befriend and adventure alongside a cute cast of over 40 iconic characters, from the cheerful Hello Kitty to the mischievous Kuromi. Create their perfect gifts to improve your friendship, utilising your newfound skills in cooking and crafting. Each character you come across has their own unique role on the island, including their own likes and gift preferences, activities and interests. Once you've bolstered your friendship, invite your favourite characters to adventure alongside you and gain their special power-ups and abilities to assist you in your island exploration as you aim to solve the mystery of Friendship Island. Renovate coastal cabins and then decorate them with the cute furniture items you come across on your explorations, utilising different themes and categories to attract specific new visitors to the island, such as Hello Kitty's twin sister Mimi. These new villagers can unlock special side quests and even entire new storylines. Create your perfect avatar, choosing from 6 different species with many different face options, inclusive body types and even unique colours and patterns, all based on the world of Sanrio. Collect, discover and customise hundreds of clothing options to find your favourite look, and customization doesn't just stop with you. Buy and tailor custom furniture to create your dream home of any aesthetic you desire, with over 30 furniture sets to mix and match and countless ways to recolour furniture, as well as changing the patterns and styles of your pieces. On Friendship Island, there's always something new to do. Discover a dynamic, living world teeming with year-round live events, whether you're celebrating the hours of summertime, ringing in a holiday, or throwing a party for a character's special birthday. There are always new festivals and complimentary rewards right around the corner. Keep your eye on the weather, as weather events such as starfall, rainstorms, and stormy days will encourage new critters to appear, special chests to spawn, bringing with them new rewards to collect and other fun surprises. Enjoy hidden puzzle ruins scattered throughout the island, allowing you to test your skills and unlock bonus rewards, as well as assisting you on solving the island's countless mysteries. Partake in relaxing gardening as you watch your island spring to life with flowers of all shapes and sizes, and you can even cultivate your very own gardens to breed rare and exotic plant varieties of many different colours and patterns. On an island teeming with life, kick back and fish in the crystal clear waters, or even hunt for rare insects with your trusty net. Donate them to the nature reserve to give them a safe place to live and grow your ecological collection. collection. Dive into a multiplayer game with your real-world friends, teaming up to explore, receiving additional bonuses, and solving complex challenges together. Complete social quests to level up your interplayer friendship, unlock unique emotes, and even gain special bonuses, such as trading rare items and clothing between players. I absolutely loved the time I spent playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure during my free trial of Apple Arcade, although the subscription is just too expensive for me to justify as I don't play that many app games. So I'm so excited that you can now outright buy this game and it's finally available on Windows and console. From what I played of this game, there was so much to do, including all the classic licensed elements such as fishing, bug catching, baking and more, as well as hundreds of quests and a storyline both wholesome and mysterious, which I actually never got to finish. I can't wait to be able to play this game again, although sadly I will have to start over and be able to take my time and reach the end of the story without rushing because of the subscription. If you love cozy island life games such as Animal Crossing New Horizons and Cozy Grove, as well as all the best life sim activities like fishing, cooking and decorating, and of course everything Sanrio, then you should definitely check out Hello Kitty Island Adventure if you haven't already, when it releases for PC and console this January. If you have an active Apple Arcade subscription, then you can check out this game already on iOS, and if you are interested in buying this game when it becomes available on other platforms, but maybe you want to check it out first due to its fairly high price point, then you can always use a free trial of Apple Arcade to try out some of the game before you buy it. Next on the list, we have the horizontal 2D platformer and action-adventure shooter game based on the legend of the 12 Chinese zodiac, Lunar New Year, releasing for Steam sometime this January. In this game, you will play as a mysterious guardian of the Witch Clan as you set foot on a perilous journey to challenge the 12 gods of the Chinese zodiac. Battle bosses model after the 12 Chinese zodiac animals, each possessing unique forms, diverse abilities, and distinct presentations, bringing even more intriguing puzzles and challenges. During the game progression, the protagonist can absorb the unique abilities of the bosses and utilize them through transformation, assisting you in defeating further and more difficult zodiac bosses. Random items will drop throughout the map, and by flexibly utilizing transformations and the accompanying skills you'll gain from them, you can create even more possibilities for your victory. Additionally, Lunar New Year supports 2-player mode, so you can invite your friends to join and experience the fun together. This game features an in-depth and story-rich backstory heavily inspired by the traditional Chinese zodiac. A long time ago, in an era where mythical beasts reigned, humanity was shrouded in endless fear. Among them, the most vicious beast, King Z, and its followers committed countless evils, leaving the common people in great distress, and causing the Jade Emperor to take action. He appointed 12 immortals with boundless magical powers, granting them the title of Year Stars, and dispatched them to the mortal world with the mission to completely annihilate the Beast King Z. However, the Beast King's strength was beyond imagination, and even with the combined efforts of the 12 Year Stars, they failed to subdue it, allowing it to seize a moment of weakness and escape. To ensure peace to the mortal world, the 12 Year Stars were instructed to take turns guarding it, preventing the return of the Beast King. But during the transition period each year when the Guardians changed, defenses were at their weakest and the Beast King took advantage of this to reappear. To address this, the Jade Emperor dispatched another powerful immortal to teach humans a formidable and terrifying power, allowing them the ability to protect themselves, and thus the Beast King was completely sealed in battle, while its followers went into hiding, awaiting the chance to emerge again. This game might not be for everyone as it is heavily combat focused, but I like to include a large variety of cozy games to meet everyone's interests, and the graphics for these games were so beautiful and wholesome, I just had to include them. The game seems to be quite story rich from what I have seen so far, and has a 2D combat system which reminds me somewhat of Cuphead. If you love a bit of cozy combat, then this game looks like an ideal pick for you. If you love cozy combat in games like Cuphead, Cult of the Lamb and Super Smash Bros, then you should definitely check out Lunar New Year when it releases this January. If you're interested in checking this one out before release date, then there is currently a free demo available on Steam right now, so you can play some of the game. Next on the list, we have the cute, colourful and casual, relaxing and atmospheric Sokoban style puzzle game about adorable block-shaped axolotls and connecting them together, Bloxolotl, releasing for Steam sometime this January. This game features all kinds and varieties of block-shaped axolotls known as bloxolotls. Wake them up and move them around, however there is a twist and they can only move in certain directions. Most of the bloxolotls have colour-coded sticky sides, and puzzles require you to connect them in clever ways. By doing this, you can combine their movement abilities, but be careful, connections cannot be undone. Progress through over 50 unique levels in 4 different aesthetic zones, each featuring new and distinct gameplay mechanics, but bloxolotls are hungry by nature, so make sure to feed them some fruit in every puzzle. Bloxolotl is another simple puzzler without much story, but short and sweet. It is perfect for those of you who just want to tease their brain with some cute and cozy puzzles without having to sink hours into a longer narrative game. If you love axolotls and strawberries, this is definitely the pick for you. If you love cute and cozy puzzle games such as Invento, Cats Organized Neatly, neatly and snipper clips, as well as cute little axolotls, then you should definitely check out Bloxolotl when it releases sometime this January. This game also has a free demo available on Steam right now if you're interested in checking it out before release day. Next on the list is the cozy and casual fantasy RPG sandbox, releasing for both Steam including Mac and Android at some point this January, Meadowfell. In this cozy life sim crafted for those who love to unwind and explore at their own pace, you'll navigate a peaceful procedurally generated fantasy open world where nature is your only companion. Discover a serene, untamed wilderness designed with relaxation and creativity at its core, perfect for those who enjoy non-violent video games, exploration and cozy escapes. Wander through Meadowfell's serene pastoral landscapes, filled with gentle rivers, peaceful lakes, rolling hills and lush forests, experiencing its dynamic weather and a day-night cycle that makes every journey feel alive and unique. Uncover the charm and personality of the wilderness and embrace its messy and untamed beauty, such as dust settling in the air, natural lighting cast through the canopies of trees, and natural imperfections which bring the scenery to life. With no enemies and no quest, Meadowfell is just about exploring and taking in the beauty all around you, allowing you to explore at your own pace, free from the pressures of combat or missions. Whether you're hiking through rolling hills, flying as a hawk over majestic cliffs, or swimming in crystal clear lakes, Meadowfell is all about savouring the moment and immersing yourself in a world designed for quiet moments and peaceful self-discovery. With Meadowfell's built-in immersive photo mode, you can capture beautiful moments in nature whenever you like, adjusting the time of day, field of view and depth of field for the perfect shot. Or if photography isn't for you, you can even create and design your very own garden within the lush terrains Meadowfell has to offer. Build your peaceful garden however you desire by manually placing plants, trees, benches and more to create the perfect cozy relaxation spot, and these can be designed any way you want in the world, making the very environment around you a part of your tranquil escape. Meadowfell doesn't have much going on story-wise, with no quest to complete, and is more of a walking simulator and exploration game, so I understand it may not be for everyone, but for those looking for some relaxing gameplay, where you can explore a world and build to your heart's content without having to worry about combat or resource gathering, and you don't mind the absence of a storyline, then this would be the perfect game for you. Although this game definitely isn't for everyone, as there isn't much aim to it, other than exploring and taking in the scenes, if you love exploring the beautiful scenic worlds of games like Slime Rancher and Infinity Nikki, but wish that you could do so peacefully with no quests or time limit, and even customize your experience with fantastical creatures and building your own adorable cottage or garden, then you should definitely check out Meadowfell when it releases this January. Next on the list, releasing on the 27th of January, we have the Nintendo Switch release of the Tantrum bundle, including both the full game of Tavern Talk and the new Tempest Tantrum DLC. But before we get into this, I just wanted to give a content warning of death, violence and grief. If you haven't heard of it, Tavern Talk is a cozy visual novel and talking simulator in which you will run a tavern set in a fantastical D&D inspired world, gather rumours, meet adventurers on life-changing quests and serve them magical drinks which will alter their fates. The new DLC Tempest Tantrum adds a fresh adventure taking place after the events of the base game, including 4 unique endings and 3 individual quests, which takes roughly 3 hours to complete, as well as introducing a new character, recipe and infusion, and familiar. 1.5 years after the events of Tavern Talk, young detective Melinda finds a mysterious mechanism and breaks it, accidentally unleashing the chaotic spirit trapped inside. Melinda and her friends must now race to fix the ancient apparatus, recapture the spirit, and prevent a primordial storm from causing devastating damage. Meet the new character, Oleander, the chronically overworked ranger of Ashen Grove, who wants nothing to do with any dangerous exploits, but it seems fate has other ideas. Tavern Talk is a beautifully hand-drawn visual novel and bartender experience similar to games such as Coffee Talk and Valhalla. It features casual drink making and chatting in the absence of micromanaging or considering the financial aspects of running a tavern. Rather, it focuses on the storytelling aspect through mixing drinks and completing quests for your regulars as you get to know them on their travels. If you love cozy visual novel games with a drink making aspect, such as Coffee Talk and Valhalla, or you've played the main storyline of Tavern Talk and are looking for some additional content, then you should definitely check out the Tavern Tantrum bundle, currently available on Steam and releasing for the Nintendo Switch this January. So that was 20 new cozy games releasing this January. Let me know down in the comments below which game you're most excited for and why. For me, it would have to be either a Reviver or a Aloft. I can't pick as I love both story-rich puzzles and exploration and base building games. If you found this video either entertaining or informative, then please give it a like as it really helps my small channel to grow and reach new cozy game enthusiasts. And if you want to see some more content from me, then please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Thank you all again for helping me to reach this amazing milestone. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the support of each and every one of you. And thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. And as always, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day/night.